Hi, I'm Dr. Doris and you are so welcome. Today, a question from Suman in Mumbai. Suman is asking that my fear of failure is stopping my success. What can I do? Thank you for this question, Suman. And your emotion of fear is understandable. Yes, many people are afraid of failure, and let's talk about this because see, the way how you know that you have this emotion is because you feel that you have heightened heartbeat, you probably have heightened heart rate, and your thoughts are going very fast, and all of this is actually making you be so busy negatively internally that you cannot pay attention. Because if this fear is to the degree that you cannot pay attention and it affects your performance, we have to do something about it. First, understand that any fear is quite normal. Most of the time, it comes from a valid signal of your brain to protect you from danger. That's what fear really is. Your brain is sending a message to protect you because it doesn't want you to be in danger. So how about you say thank you, Suman, whenever you feel it. Take a deep breath, and then you need to first identify how this fear is coming to you. It could be that you speak to yourself, I might be failing, this may happen. And it most probably also comes along with pictures where you see inside little movies or scenarios of something crashing, people not coming, your bank account being low, clients turning away from you, anything like that. And only because of those pictures can this emotion, fear, be there. So would you please simply put the fear by the side and say, understand you. You are trying to protect me, but it's not helping me. In fact, it's stopping me from working. And in some way, Suman, could you please make an internal step of putting this, what you call fear, by the side so that you can literally be present, look at yourself in a mirror or in Zoom or in a camera and look at yourself, taking a deep breath and saying, I am perfectly fine. I'm equipped with everything to run this business wonderfully and successfully. I'm meant to be successful. Pause. Please repeat. Yes, I'm perfectly fine the way I am, and I am meant to be successful. Would you please replace these sentences and make pictures of yourself having already successfully succeeded? Very necessary to counter what you explain is this fear. And let this fear be in the past, Suman. Because if you really look in the present, everything is fine. And you've got to see that and state that to yourself. And then your job is to see Suman in the future and seeing him and experiencing him successful. Yes. Make a plan for half a year or 1 year from now, how much you will have grown, how many more clients you have, and how well your social media and online presence is growing and how well you are doing. That picture needs to be there to replace the negative picture from the past, the negative picture of the fantasy of failure. Yes, it's not real. It's only a fantasy. Deep breath, pause. Say that to yourself, please. Thank you. And then, Suman, may I please share my belief, which is there is no failure and there is no success. It is a principle that does not work. I also don't believe that there is good and there's bad, or I distinguish people into bad people or good people. Please don't do that. Everybody does the best that they can. And look, rather than thinking of failure, could you please replace it with making mistakes? Every human being, as we go along in life, we make mistakes. And a mistake is a signal that you are learning. Would you please build an attitude of embracing mistakes? Reaching your hand like to a friend. Oh, my mistake makes me learn. And accept any mistake that you are making. Suman, would you please practice this? There is no failure. There are mistakes. And mistakes are there to learn. One more time. There is no failure. There are mistakes. And mistakes are there to learn. Please repeat. Pause. Thank you. Wonderful. And now, Suman, when you understand that and you simply allow yourself humanly to make mistakes, everything can change. That word failure should simply vanish from your vocabulary. It has vanished out of my vocabulary, and I also had to practice this. There is not such a thing as failure and success instead of it. Now let's look at the word success. It comes from the verb form succeeding. And succeeding is a process. In fact, you are succeeding every moment in your life. Life is a succession of moments. Yes, life is a succession of moments. And please, Suman, rather say to yourself, I am in the process of succeeding. Here, a little trick at the end. So when you think of failure, you know your head is looking to the left or to the back and the past. Take a deep breath. Say, failure does not exist. Take your head and move it to the right and your future. Say, I am in the process of succeeding. And please remember to make that picture of successful Suman having already accomplished what he desires. That's what you can do, Suman. My fear of failure is stopping my success. What can I do? Was the question of Suman today. Thank you, Suman. I hope this helped you. And this was the AHA series. And I'm Dr. Doris, and you are very welcome.